Hello roller skaters. Today I am explaining how I just recently figured out how to do something called dips. And they're really neat. They look really good. It's basically like an extended rolling lunge backwards on skates, pivoting. And it looks really good, especially if you slow it down, like a slow song, slow beat kind of thing. In order to do this, you will want to be very comfortable skating backwards and changing direction going backwards. That's super important. If you aren't sure about that, I'll put the links to the videos I have done previously about basic backward skating down in the description. The other thing that you want to be able to do is have some amount of turnout on your feet, because your front foot in this move is going to be turned out to the side like that, so that you want it like open from your hips, right, in order to do that. And the back foot in this move is going to be up on the toe wheels of your skate. So if you look at my toe stops, see how they're so worn down? I can get away with using really worn down toe stops for this, but you know, jam plugs or dance plugs would be easier, so you don't end up hitting your toe stop, because that'll get in your way and ruin your fun. All right, so basically, like I said, what this is a rolling extended lunge backwards. So if I'm gonna just start rolling backwards and push back on my right toe wheel, and see how I'm turning out on my left foot and my right foot just kind of brings me around, that's basically it. But you keep repeating it, so they go the other way. And I find looking back over my back foot helps me direct myself looking back. The front knee is really bent, and the back knee is bent a little, but not as much. And you'll find that you just sort of pivot, like a quarter turn, pivot.
I'm sorry to interrupt.
Pivot.
Where's your weight?
Well, the weight's mostly on the front leg. Like a lunge, like if you're doing lunges where you step back, your weight's mainly on the front, and you're really bending that front knee. That's the dipping part. The back leg, there's some weight on your toe wheels, but less weight. So you're pushing back, looking back, again pushing back. You'll naturally pivot in the direction of that back leg.
Looks cool.
Pushing back, and you can pivot all the way around, or like half turn, pushing back. The more you bend and really dip into it, the better it looks, and the more you extend, the better it looks. And you'll notice how you just sort of pivot, just little quarter pivots, and you can do a half pivot, and really pushing back, looking back, really finding that balance. And it's a real, like a slow, see how it's kind of a slow move?
Mm-hmm.
The main thing for this, I think, is just taking your time, you know, because it's kind of a slow movement, but you'll find yourself just naturally turning when you do it. As long as you, like I mentioned, as long as you have that balance skating backwards. So we'll try again, pushing, looking back, pushing back. There's just like a little quarter turn, dipping into the front leg. Pushing back, I did a half turn. And you can do this with as much turn as you want. You can do it with less turn if you're just, you know, not feeling comfortable with that much turn. But you can do it with more turn as you get comfortable with it. So that's just something to try.
Smooth.
And you notice how really when that front leg, the front skate's really turned out when you do this.
Okay.
It's almost like, yeah, like that front leg is really out and the back leg is more extended. It's kind of the position. When you do it, you know, finding that kind of position, but keeping that even roll with it. That's something to try at the rink or empty parking lot or anywhere you can find a skate, in your kitchen, maybe if you have a big kitchen. But anyways, hopefully that's useful. Please let us know, and please like and comment and subscribe. See you next time.